Florida Civic Literacy Exam appointment. Book your slot now. Welcome to the quiz. Which of the following scenarios best illustrates the constitutional principle of checks and balances in action? Is it A, the House of Representatives passes a bill with a simple majority vote? Or B, the President negotiates a trade agreement with a foreign nation? C, the Senate votes to reject a president's nominee for the Supreme Court? Or D, a state government enacts a law regarding driver's license requirements? The answer is C. The Senate rejecting a Supreme Court nominee lets one branch block another's appointment power. House passage is just one chamber acting, negotiating treaties is executive alone until Senate ratifies, and state laws are federalism, not checks and balances. Next question. The Supreme Court case Plessy v. Ferguson, 1896, had a profound impact on American society by establishing a legal doctrine that was later used to justify what? Is it A, the internment of Japanese Americans during World War II? Or B, racial segregation under the separate but equal principle? C, the limitation of free speech during wartime? Or D, the federal government's authority to regulate interstate commerce? The answer is B. Plessy created the separate but equal doctrine that legalized segregation for decades. Japanese internment was Korematsu, free speech limits were Schenck, and commerce was Gibbons versus Ogden. Next question. What was the historical significance of the Monroe Doctrine, articulated by President James Monroe in 1823? Is it A, it declared that the United States would oppose any further European colonization or intervention in the Americas? Or B, it announced the annexation of Texas as a state within the United States? C, it established the policy of manifest destiny, encouraging westward expansion to the Pacific Ocean? Or D, it warned Americans against forming permanent alliances with foreign nations? The answer is A. The Monroe Doctrine warned European powers to stay out of the Western Hemisphere. Texas annexation was later, manifest destiny was a later slogan, and Washington's farewell address warned against alliances. Next question. The U.S. Constitution grants Congress the power to declare war, but the President serves as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. This arrangement is a direct application of which constitutional principle? Is it A, federalism? Or B, republicanism? C, popular sovereignty? Or D, separation of powers? The answer is D. Separation of powers divides war declaration, Congress, from command, President, so no single branch controls military. Federalism is national state, republicanism is representative government, popular sovereignty is people as source. Next question. A citizen believes that a local police officer conducted an unreasonable search of their vehicle without probable cause. Which amendment to the U.S. Constitution would form the basis of their legal argument? Is it A, the First Amendment, protecting freedom of speech and assembly? Or B, the Second Amendment, protecting the right to keep and bear arms? C, the Fourth Amendment, protecting against unreasonable searches and seizures? Or D, the Fifth Amendment, protecting against self-incrimination and double jeopardy? The answer is C. The Fourth Amendment requires warrants based on probable cause for searches. First is speech, second is arms, fifth is due process, and double jeopardy. Next question. How does the U.S. Constitution ensure that the executive branch cannot become too powerful in its ability to create laws? Is it A, the President must be a natural-born citizen of the United States? Or B, the President's term is limited to 4 years, after which they must be re-elected? C, the President has the power to veto legislation, but Congress can override a veto with a 2/3 majority vote? Or D, the President is required to give a State of the Union address to Congress each year? The answer is C. The veto gives the president a check, but Congress's two-thirds override prevents absolute control over lawmaking. Natural-born requirement is eligibility, term limits are separate, and the address is informational. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us how many you scored out of 6 in the comments, and let me know what topic I should post next. Bye.